Hey there, thanks for coming to our video blog at Garcia Properties in Washington, D.C. We cover D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. We're a real estate team, one of the top teams in the country for Keller Williams. I just wanted to thank you for visiting. This message here may really be more pertinent for sellers. People are asking me, is it time to sell? And more and more, I'm starting to think that perhaps it is. If you spoke with your realtor years ago, say 2, 3, 5 years ago, and you got a very negative picture, well, things were very different. I'd just like to, try not to bore you too much, but run over some statistics just because they are so powerful. Often statistics can lead to a really dry conversation, so bear with me because these statistics blow my mind. Again, we cover D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, so I'm just going to pick a couple of counties and jurisdictions to speak of and give you a sense where we are year to date because it's a very different place. Just to rush to the conclusion, it's a lot of increases in sales activity in many of these jurisdictions with radically low drops or radical drops in the amount of homes listed and available, the amount of inventory available for buyers. And it seems like pretty constant to increasing demand among buyers. But what's really pinching the situation, what's really causing the shift is the lack of inventory. So for sellers, this may be something that they want to consider. Maybe there aren't as many options out there for buyers, and maybe now your property looks, in this context, more attractive to buyers quickly. Alexandria City, for example, 27% drop year to date in the number of homes available, almost a 7% increase in sales volume. Arlington County, a 44% increase in sales volume and a 26% drop in the amount of available homes to buy. The amount of available homes to buy in Fairfax, down 21%, and the number of homes being sold, or the sales volume there, up 12%. Pretty radical. In Montgomery County, it's broken down into apartments, condos and co-ops versus houses, and I'll do DC last. Montgomery County condo co-ops, year to date, down 39% in terms of the number of available homes to buy, and the number of sales occurring, it's down 1%. So even though it's down 1%, people have had virtually only 60% as much to choose from on the apartment side, condos and co-ops in Montgomery County. Single-family homes in Montgomery County, down 22% in terms of the number of available homes you could purchase. The number of homes being purchased, up about 4%. Swing into the city in D.C. and on the apartment side, sales volume is up 13% with only 32%, or rather with 32% drop in the number of homes available. So basically just about 70%, 68% as much to choose from, and yet 13% more closings. And finally, on the single-family side in D.C., sales are down 5%, and the number of homes available to be purchased is down 35%. So even though that sounds like a decline, I don't really see it that way. It's remarkable that 95% as many homes on the single-family side in D.C. have been purchased, considering that there's only been 65% as much to choose from. So as you can see, across our metro area, and there are other areas that we could speak of, volume is up to stable, the number of homes being actually sold, up to stable, way up in certain jurisdictions, and the number of homes available to purchase dramatically down, radically down, 20, 30, 40% depending on the area. So is it time to sell? Well, I can't tell you the answer to that question because there are many variables involved, but to the extent that the external environment is part of it, well, it has changed quite a bit recently, and perhaps you ought to revisit the question. So if you'd like to do that with us, please inquire at info@engarcia.com, engarcia.com, or call us at 202-290-1313. We cover all three areas. We have agents who live in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, in PG, Montgomery, Fairfax, close in Virginia, close in Montgomery, and also in the city. So we're available to cover all three areas. Please give us a call or inquire via the internet. Thanks. Bye.